Hey everybody, welcome to Fantasy R&R. I'm your host Ryan, and this is an episode of The Sports Bar.
This is Fantasy with Rob and Ryan, Fantasy R&R.
Alright, today we're going to be doing a grilled portobello mushroom burger. This is perfect for vegetarians, but not vegans. We are going to start off by showing you all the things you need for this burger. And then I'm going to jump into how to make the marinade for the portobello mushroom itself. You're going to need a teaspoon of olive oil, a half teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, a quarter teaspoon of red wine vinegar, and an eighth of a teaspoon of liquid smoke. Give that a good mix. This is going to be the base for your marinade for the portobello mushroom itself. Go ahead and get both sides of that mushroom marinated. And it's going to sit for a little bit. We're going to take a combination of seasonings I make called my ultimate burger and fry seasoning. Recipe is a little convoluted and you can't just make a small amount. So go ahead and check the video description for how to make this. I use it in a lot of my recipes. Let that sit for a hot second while you get your pan ready. I use a cast iron pan on a gas range stove to kind of simulate a faux pas grill. But if you have a grill, that's really what we want to do here. Next, we're going to do the sauce for the sandwich. Here's all the ingredients you need. This can make a lot, so I tried to make the smallest recipe I could. We're going to put in our salt, an eighth of a teaspoon, then an eighth of a teaspoon of paprika, eighth of a teaspoon of garlic powder, eighth of a teaspoon of dried oregano, and then just pinches of blackened cayenne pepper. This is optional, just do it to taste. Put in a fourth cup of mayonnaise. Then you're going to need horseradish. You can also use creamy horseradish. Depends on what you want to use, but I'm just using regular horseradish here. Then you're going to want about 1 to 2 teaspoons of ketchup. This is your preference. If you like it a little bit more red, want more ketchup in there, use 2. If you just want it light, use 1. And then we want a half of a teaspoon of spicy brown mustard. I don't like using Dijon because this is already rich enough. Give it a good mix. Yeah, I know I put those seasonings at the bottom. Probably stupid. You can put them on top. Just trying to do this recipe for you. So mix it up real good. If you did it my way, just make sure you get all those seasonings off the bottom. Might want to use a spatula or something like that to make sure you got everything. When it all starts to come together, you're going to kind of have like an off pink color. If you feel like it's too much mayonnaise, you can cut back on that, but really this is a great consistency. Let's go back to the pan. We're going to take a brioche bun and toast both sides. Got it in my fancy diner checkered basket here. While that's still piping hot, go ahead and throw your portobello in. That marinade will smoke up a little bit. It's okay. That liquid smoke's really going to add a lot of flavor to this. Leave it on there for a couple of minutes, just 2 to 3 really. And then we're going to sear the other side. Portobello is going to sweat a little bit. After that, another 2 to 3 minutes. It's pretty much done. Now, this part's important. Go ahead and just let it sit on a cutting board or a plate for a while. It's going to start to drain of its own liquid. While that's happening, take that sauce, get your bun ready, put as much as you want on there. Again, there's enough sauce for probably 4 to 6 sandwiches. I didn't want to make too small of a recipe if you are doing it as a single. 2 thin tomato slices. I like to use Roma tomatoes. They're very firm and hold well. And then some iceberg lettuce is fine, but I'm using green leaf. Whatever you want to use is good. And take Swiss cheese and let it sit there on the portobello as it continues to drain. You'll see it melt down a little bit from the heat. Now transfer it to your bun. Take that other side. Put it together. Then give it a nice cut right down the middle. Here's the inside of that burger. Looking real delicious there. And that's pretty much it. Really easy recipe. Transfer it to your basket. This is a delicious meal. for game day. All right, and that's it. This was the grilled portobello mushroom burger. My name is Ryan. I'm your host of Fantasy R&R. I will see you next time.